It's our new house at 20101 Covington Parkway. This is the neighborhood. Kingsley Estates. Let's do the outside first. Garage over there. It's a hose hookup out here in the front. It's there. I think that's for the gas. Drains. They look like the drains and soffits and all that are in good shape. Okay, my grass pile for mowing. It's pretty big. This place needed mowed desperately. I gotta fix this drain so that it points away from the house and not directly at the foundation, but there's a gate here. I'll just do that now. There we go. Okay. It's the backyard. Look at the ancient grapes that grow here. This from this angle over here. It's like that tin roof ticky-tack sound from the thermal changing. It's kind of cool. There's a bird nest up there. Okay. As you can see, grapes are imminent. Pretty excited about that. I believe this corner over here is going to be one of the garden pieces. I'm going to have this cut out and desodded by some landscaping company because there's no way I'm doing that myself again. Break my back and get a hernia doing it. Another one. We put the potted plants outside because they were looking rough. They needed to be watered. So I figured they'd survive better outside than in. I may use this patch for something, I'm not sure yet, but that's going to be raspberries, I think, over there after I strip down some of the grapes, which I could never imagine saying before, but we have so many grapes. And then this other patch over here will be more garden. So this is the outside of the second bedroom. That there is the walk-in closet. The patio is probably going to be built here, and this space next to the air conditioner on this gravel. The easiest to do. That leads into the kitchen. And then you can see that glass there. That goes into the downstairs sort of second or third or fourth bedroom, I guess. Fourth bedroom that doesn't yet exist. And this is probably where it will be carved out in the future when we actually add that like escape. Let's go around the rest. There is a satellite dish, which we don't intend on using, but it's there. Okay. Side of the house, more glass. That goes into like the laundry area down there. In fact, there's the exhaust for it. Again, back to the side of the house. Okay, garage. Got a lawnmower, mowed it yesterday, saved the money, got a push. 2 cars at least. A lot of space in here, a lot of storage. Even though they're all as paint cans, most of them are empty, but at least gives us an idea of what it is that's, been used in the house before. A lot of storage containers and other stuff they left behind, along with a lot of tools, some of which we're taking back to use. It's a side entrance. Every time you open a door in the house, the alarm system lets you know. Close the garage door now. Opener works pretty well. Okay, this is the security system up close. Keep saying communication failure because we have no company to communicate with. We did this so that it fixes the hole that was here when it keeps getting thwomped, but I need to fix the paint because the paint we put on does not match at all any of the whites we tried. A lot of space in this coat closet. It's pretty big. There's Lauren carrying trash. No, we haven't really put a lot of things there. There's Mom's help. Comes to the boxes. We put them where they generally belong. So this is still very open. We did get this monstrosity in. That is the shower curtain they left us. Awesome. Fireplace seems to be both gas and natural. There's natural ashes in it, but then there's a gas burner. We couldn't figure out how to turn it on yet, but it's there. We're going to have to fix some of this. We're lazy in a lot of their painting and did things like that. Big glass windows to the back porch. There's double locks on this thing, both the floor pin and that, which is cool. There's the kitchen from this view. We got this thing put together. Yay. So pretty deep. It's 3 levels there. 4 actually. And another pantry. I fixed the dishwasher, so now it's mounted in with one of the boards that Mario gave us. So we got that going. Locks good. Put some under cabinet stuff. Lauren wants to put plastic down in there. Garbage disposal, double sink, and this thing is also a shower. There is 2 sets of lights here. There's track lighting over top. Like I guess you call it that. I don't know. It's hidden underneath. And then there's also lighting down there. It's pretty cool.
This one too.
On the under mat, yeah. There's also a center burner on the stove. And the microwave is pretty cool because it has a tray that moves like a rectangle. Forward, right, back, left. It's pretty neat when it goes. Lots of cabinet space up and above in various places. They're not super deep, but there is one really cool thing about a lot of these cabinets is this. Yeah. That's awesome. Oh yeah, the Lazy Susans. Lauren is pretty happy about this. Double Lazy Susan. Fridge is cool. Extremely cold freezer, ice dispenser, all that, crushed and so on. We haven't ever had a freezer this nice. Direct temperature control for either side, which is awesome. And it even has a spot where up here, we've been putting the SodaStream containers on this rack. Old, which was awesome. I'm pretty pleased. Crisper drawers, I think there's 3 of them. Most essentials, of course, soda and beer. Okay, on the hallway. There's a ceiling, this is the ceiling fan or attic fan goes. It's like a broom closet we have going on right now. And for the moment, this pantry is just basically cleaning supplies. So this is the walk-in closet complete with the Florida cabinets from IKEA. Thank you, Mario. They were a bitch to get in, so I can't even imagine how bad loading them up was. This window here will be slid open when it's not locked, and that's where the catio exit will probably be, down onto this space here. This is the guest bedroom. See that really big window here. Closet. Has this one ceiling funky. A lot of these rooms have these one single light that's installed like that, but Outlets there, there, and there. And I guess there's cable over here, but we're not really planning on getting cable, so. Vent. One more look at the closet. Okay. Okay, here is the main bath, I should say. Big glass mirrors, standard little hutch thing, whatever you call that. This toilet's fine, unlike another one in the house. And the shower with really nice tile backing. There is a bizarre laundry chute here, which is only that wide, which, to give you a concept, 3 or 4 inches at most, that goes directly into the basement. Oh yeah. What does that do again?
That's the motion sensor for the
alarm
security system. It comes to the whole hallway.
So we've got right now is my old apartment double bed. This is the master. There definitely needs to be some painting done. Vent. Probably going to put the bed in the middle here. And then this is going to be, where that closet is, the TV. We're going to take the doors off, we think, and put the main TV in here. Because we don't really need that much closet space, because we have that entire other room of closet space. Hardwood floors are still in pretty good shape in here. Again, with that strange sort of light, big windows. Outlet, outlet, and outlet. Which one? Yeah, it's got, they definitely did some DIY stuff here that needs to be rectified. Off the master bedroom is a little mini bath. Sink. Shower's nice. It's tiled. It's not bad. Does not have an overhead fan here. There is one here, but the interesting thing about all the fans in the house is they vent into the attic or into the basement, considering downstairs. There is no common exhaust to outside. This toilet is shot. It needs to be replaced. It leaks. It's leaking right now. I turned the water off, and so finally it stopped leaking. But yeah, we need a new toilet. It's ancient, and then the insides are like completely shot. It's just from like the 60s, and it's horrible. This is also an issue. This turns on fine. I took it off. I don't know why it doesn't work. I checked the water. The water should be fine going to it. The water is what supplies that toilet. They come off the same pipe. Under here, you see they both come out in the back there. That services directly into it. I have no idea why it's not working. Looks like there's some drippy mold there in the back. I don't know. But it seems like there should be water going in here. However, when I touch this, this is a lot of force to open and close, whereas this spins easily. So I think there may actually be a problem with the faucet itself as opposed to the water being off, but I can't tell for sure because I didn't have tools to like disconnect the line and try and figure it out. So that's the situation in here. So thermostat, central air of the whole house, doorbell. I guess I should get that lighting too from that angle. That's pretty nice. We really like this. They're bright. I think they use M16s. Yeah. And another perspective of the kitchen. The underlighting is again, and how it connects to the front. Down we go. Staircase is not that wide. It's not terrible. The light just burned out up here, so I can't really illuminate it that well. But there's a lot of space up there. And we go down. It's like basically behind the coat closet for the end of the house. So this is a pretty big space down here. This is where they had their TV set up at the end there, where the portal mirrors laying on the ground. These floors are bad. I tried 3 things on it yesterday. I tried ammonia, I tried vinegar, and I tried bleach. And after doing all 3, I think vinegar probably was the winner in terms of the amount of cleanliness it produced. Bleach, a close second, and ammonia didn't do shit. But we'll try scrubbing them, but they're probably going to need to be retiled. But this whole room here is where they had their couches and entertainment center, and they made it like their hangout. It's much cooler down here. So a lot of these tiles, the drop ceiling tiles that are messed up, have drip marks on them where they got wet or just generally need to be replaced. So that's not good, like this. Just they're not installed properly. But there's a lot of like rust stains on the floor. You can hear it's sticky and just gross. But there are places like this that are banged up. When we moved and we actually went to take this house, this was not here. I think the movers did that and they just didn't tell us because the whole thing is busted out, so that's going to have to be repaired. I started work on repairing this giant hole here that was gouged into the door. I put some of the filler into it and it's now drying. It's so big that it's going to fracture, and I have to sand it and refill it and sand it and refill it until I get it planed with the door. But it's better than nothing for the moment than a giant hole in the door. Now this is the future extra 4th bedroom. The floors in here I think are beyond saving in any capacity. They are destroyed. They are very, very bad. Pretty roughed up. Still gets light in from up there. This is where the installation would be if we were going to have that escape to be able to make it a legal bedroom. But there's a lot of duct work and things down here. The drop ceiling is missing in a number of places where they just didn't feel like installing it, I guess, or it just couldn't be cut properly to deal with that, or they didn't feel like it. The plastic covers on the fluorescent lights are off. A lot of missing drop ceiling stuff, random pipes. I guess this is where we'd probably put some closets over there to make it an actual bedroom. And there's literally no drop ceiling that they had put over here. The framework is still there, but they just kind of disconnected it and, you know, did something like that to tether it up. So that will have to be remedied. So we continue. We have this little nook here. This is a future bedroom. This wall, which to orient you, is back into that space, would probably be either behind the closets or maybe another door to make it, you know, more accessible. 2 doors into the bedroom to connect it to this area over here. There's the furnace. Hot water heater. I already changed the filter. That's the one that they had installed fucked up. I put one in right so that at least it would, you know, there you go. It's installed in there properly. It's a really strange size. It's like 20 by 20 by 1, so a 20 by 20 by 25 at least fits, but half the filter's hanging out. Okay, under the stairwell. Lots of storage space. Come down to the basement. There's the main drain for the house, basically, that goes out to the city. This is the workout area. Got the treadmill set up temporarily here. I gotta move it because I'm too tall and my head hits that when I'm running on it. The rower, and eventually probably an elliptical. We're gonna put a screen on this wall, and then I'm gonna put a little desk over this so I can use my laptop while I'm on the treadmill, so we can get some exercise, we get some work done at the same time. Yay for multitasking. Here's the circuit board, or the circuit breaker box. Most of these are not labeled. That's gonna be fun. Look forward to that. No fuses though, thank God. House is built in like the 60s, so it's relatively modern in terms of that. Some random lighting. Washer, dishwasher came with the house. They work great. Here's the other aspect of the security system, which is here, but it's not on. It's not really connected to anything anymore. It's just, you know, lets you know that someone's opened a door, pretty much. Some basins that obviously need some cleaning. Over here's a sump pump. I hear a constant trickling, and I can't quite figure out why or where this water is coming from that's trickling into it. This drain here looks like it comes from almost outside. So I don't know whether it's just draining off the yard or off of what that it's pulling water from. And there's some insulation up in here, which It looks molded, but at the same time it looks like it's painted, because that's paint up in there. So I don't know what's up with that. I haven't quite figured that out yet. And there was a bathroom that they installed here, for some reason. A complete third bath. Oh, again, yeah, the tiles in here are pretty rough, but they're not as bad as they are in the other rooms. This is actually pretty dealable for a laundry room. And here there is some tile damage, like that. Areas that are rough. This vent here that's running vents to here, which you can't really see in the darkness. I'm sorry. Let's see if I can. Okay. It's vent up here, vents to this. I don't know why that is. It's basically vents above this box. It doesn't actually go anywhere. There's nothing up here, so it just vents to above this wall, this drywall box, not to outside. The other vents in the house, like the ones with the stove, vent into the attic for some reason. I went up in the attic today. It's like a foot thick insulation and nothing else. I mean, there were vent holes, but they don't connect to anything, so I don't know how that worked. Here's the shower. It has a slight grade issue where there's a little bit of puddle of water that's left at the bottom, so it doesn't drain perfectly, but overall it's not bad. I used it this morning. We have really good water pressure. The toilet is fine. Needs to be clean. This also goes back here, which is exposed for some reason. They didn't drywall this in, close it off. They just didn't want to lose access to the pipes. I don't know. But that's back here. She left us some storage bins. On back up. Anything else I should film, honey?
Did you go back?
Did go out back, got out back, got the garage, got everything else. That's it. Wave bye.